Do you struggle with eczema? Is this something that just does not want to shift in your life? Stay tuned to find out how emotions can be playing a role. Hi everyone, my name is Evette Rose, founder of Metaphysical Anatomy Technique, and go to evetterose.com to find out what is my latest, greatest research, upcoming free healing events as well. I'm super excited. It's going to be a great year this year. And so guys, also here, welcome to emotional root causes of eczema. I'm sure you did not expect that one. So as most of you know, emotions can play a tremendously big role in how our bodies act and react. Sometimes when you're under a lot of stress, you get a headache or you get back pain. Sometimes you get a rash. These are all pretty great signs of your body saying, hey, there's something emotional underlying going on that you might not be consciously aware of. And it's bothering it. And it's really, and it's like reaching its threshold of coping and dealing with it. And then the body shows you a physical expression that it's had enough. Now, eczema almost pretty much falls into that exact same category. But let's first look at the actual causes of eczema, because normally eczema can be a combination of, say, your immune system. It can be because of genetics. It can be because of environmental triggers and, of course, stress. Now, what's interesting here is that, remember, if you have eczema because of your immune system, then it could mean that your immune system is now just overreacting. Right? It's overreacting to small irritants and allergies, and it's just kind of like an overreaction to inflammation that's also probably already pre-existing within your body, meaning your immune system is feeling very challenged. And the immune system in the body normally means that there's something in your environment that's causing you to feel overly stressed, maybe emotionally or psychologically under attack. Maybe you're dealing with some issues where you feel really ignored. You feel very abused, maybe even. It might not necessarily be that your environment is abusive. However, it makes you feel emotionally abused as well. And that also plays a very big role. But what also is interesting here, now that I just remember that, remember also to look at the area of your body where you feel the eczema, right? Where it is showing up, because that part of your body will accurately show you exactly what is the issues related to you feeling vulnerable and oversensitive in your environment. It will accurately actually tell you. But if you look at almost like the general psychosomatic aspects around eczema, it could maybe be that some of you are feeling that you are now in a place where you feel really controlled. You feel very controlled by something or someone in your environment. And it's almost like you feel like there's nothing that you can do about it. You feel really powerless to that. You might feel also in a place in your life where you feel very judged. You feel very manipulated. But there's almost like this, you almost feel like you don't have like that push, like that motivation to stand up for yourself. It's like there's a feeling of uncertainty as to how to create a place and a space for you to find your sense of self as well. And of course, that's going to make you feel aggravated by people that is now around you, or circumstances that is around you. And what this condition is also showing you is that certain dynamics in your life is also, guys, come on, it's just really unhealthy for you. It's unhealthy for you because there's something that's just not in alignment with your values. There's something that's just not in alignment with where it is that you want to move to in your life. And another aspect to eczema is also very much connected to separation trauma. Now, maybe that separation trauma is what triggered the string of emotional psychosomatic reactions that I just mentioned. Normally, the root cause can actually be separation trauma. And if this eczema is showing up for a child, then I would normally be looking at maybe the parents. Which of the parents is dealing with loss or fear of separation or separation with themselves? Or maybe the child was separated from a parent, and now they're dealing with that eczema in a certain body area, which will accurately actually tell you even more as to what that separation trauma is also all about. And when we also look at further into eczema, right, there's a lot of inflammation. And that means that boundaries have been overstepped. It means that there's something where you just don't feel powerful and strong enough in your life anymore. Something has overstepped your boundaries to the point where you don't know what your boundaries are anymore, because every time when you express your boundaries, it's maybe disrespected, it's ignored, people are not listening. And so, of course, the more your boundaries feel invalidated, the more you're going to question, well, what are these boundaries? What are they meant to be? Because no one's listened to the boundaries that I have. So what should they be? And often we define our boundaries by the way that we see people behaving and reacting towards us, which means your boundaries become pretty much next to nothing. And then, of course, we suffer the emotional consequences of that, which is through distress, feeling manipulated, feeling judged, feeling taken advantage of. And that emotional irritation flares up on the skin, because the skin is the barrier between us and people in our circumstance. And the skin, of course, is also a boundary. So guys, I hope that this has helped, because this is very, very important. This is a very interesting topic as well, because, so many of us are struggling with this. And yeah, we just stuck in unhealthy patterns here. It's something that, you're not destined for chaos. You're not destined for meanness. You're not destined for being treated in a nasty way. You are worthy of being treated with absolute love and respect. And it's important for you to find those qualities within your sense of self first, because if you don't, how are you going to attract it in your environment? How are you even going to recognize it if you can't even feel that sense of acceptance, of just being the compassionate witness within your sense of self? And that is also what this condition is asking you to start to show more for your sense of self in your own life. So guys, there you have it. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel here. Also subscribe to EvetteRose.com. Stay up to date with the latest, events and webinars and healings that I'm doing at the moment. It's so great, and I love to collectively also share. And guys, until next time, be the light that you are. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sure that you learned a lot. So guys, subscribe to my channel here and also hit the notifications bar, and so that you can get notified every time when I upload a new video. So guys, also remember to share the video and also look out for courses that I have below in the description bar. And until next time, be the light that you are.